name is Oneka Small. I am the curator for Queen's Park Gallery. So I work for the NCF. I'm one of their cultural officers. Here we do a mix of exhibitions as well as community programming around the exhibitions with the artists. So the Queen's Park Gallery is part of the National Cultural Foundation's Cultural Development Program. So I can't tell you exactly how long we've been around, but we've been around for a long time, hosting different exhibitions. I believe that this facility was reopened in the 1980s, and then it reopened as a refurbished facility for CariFesta in 2018. We primarily show Barbadian artwork, but our mandate also includes showing work from other islands as well as international. So our exhibitions can be a mix. Generally, when we put out a call, it's not necessarily limited to Barbados, but Barbadians overseas or when we sent it to can participate. Well, the NCF supports a variety of art forms in a variety of ways. So the last exhibition we had up was a book launch exhibition by an artist called Nala, and the NCF has a commercial development or business development arm where we do grant funding to a variety of artists and creatives. So he did paintings as well as he has a book that he would have launched, and the NCF would have supported that book. Apart from that, we do work within the community. So we have another visual arts officer, Rodney Eiffel, and we do murals as well as workshops. So recently we had a ceramics workshop for that sector. And then our exhibitions here tend to be either a mix of solo exhibitions or open calls, which are open to the diversity of artists. Our exhibitions are diverse, so it's not just about modern work. So we have a Season of Emancipation Popover Visual Arts exhibitions that we're opening on May 24th. And this year we are showing work from the national collections, so that way people can see. A lot of that work is not necessarily accessible, so that way people can see the work. We then have our second exhibition is an open call, which is more contemporary work. And then our final exhibition is a collaboration between a gallery in Nigeria, the Nike Gallery in Nigeria, with local artists looking at the use of recycled materials and fabrics. So we do a mix, and within that last exhibition, we actually have workshops with our artists. Generally speaking, we have them all here. With the second exhibition for the Season of Emancipation Crossover, we are working with other galleries. So our idea this year is diffusing borders. So we have signed on at this point Gallery Caribbean Art, but we wanted to have a collaboration with a variety of galleries. We get a good throughput of visitors. Our main constituents generally, however, are the Barbadian public, but visitors do come because it's a historical site. Well, it starts like this. We have a conversation. We figure out where there are possible linkages, where we could collaborate, where there may be a deficiency that we might need that you may be able to fill. Then from there, people will generally write a proposal, or depending on the type of collaboration, we will write a proposal. I'm the curator, but there's also the chief cultural officer and the CEO, who tends to be the lead producer on those things. So it goes through an approval process. And once it's approved, we're down the road to doing great things. So what you should do is maybe send me some more information about what it is that you do, the artists that you work with,
right,
where you display, exactly where you're located, yes, that kind of stuff.
Like we have show in October last year called a collection of pointless objects, and there's photographs over by Jack and Lance Lawrence. And he was in a show that we did in 2022 for Season of Emancipation. And they were from something called Our Land. And then this piece and the other piece on this wall, so the two paintings are by Show Isla, tends to has laid a promise really to connect work from a variety of artists, which is one of our connections to expand the collection. There's a national collection, and we are part of that national collection. And then this work is by photographer Ronnie Carrington, and he had a show 2 years ago. But he had some more the start documentation type of work for established elder photographers and imparted time. And then we have, it's not big guys, it's just levels. We use it to the best of our abilities, so this is the main GallerySpeak. As I said, unfortunate for you, there's nothing. We're in between shows. We open next week Friday. Our top of the birthday exhibitions. So they're in this room, and then there's a smaller room as well. So we try to do things where there's like we use a mix of media. So instead of just painting or sculpture, we'll do digital work. We use whatever technologies that the artists are using. So we try to be as inclusive as possible to the different drawings. And then the facility, it was come to its door, and it's a part of Queen's Park. So this house was the old, it was like the many years ago, like in 1870s, theater upstairs, which is part of the plant of the NCF as well. We'll start a discussion and then see. We do invite artists to show with us. So like as for our Season of Emancipation this year, we've invited the Nikki Gallery in Lagos, Nigeria. So we have 3 of their artists coming in, and they're bringing work to show. And then hopefully through that, and they're doing workshops with us, that we will, improve, but diversify the artistic offering. And then hopefully they'll be, Barbadian artists will then be able to go there to show work as well. So maybe something similar in that vein can be worked out, so that we tend to like the idea of exchanges and collaboration, so that there's cross-pollination. Case by case. Okay. Case by case basis. Our budgets are very limited.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
At the NCF. Mm-hmm. It's how culture is throughout the world, I believe. So it just depends on what is agreed in terms of the collaboration.